Leaving so soon?
Why the long face? I'll definitely be back. I do expect a 7-citron dish spread when I return, though.
Excuse me, Pa?
Just figured you'd want to treat the future Khan to more of your overseas delicacies. Why'd you come all the way here anyway?
Moslin asked us if we would like to go see a place where people the world over gather.
Hey, you papu chatterboxes. Let the guests go already and get back to work.
What a party pooper! Anyways, oh yeah, I have something for you. This is the citron seed for farming. It's filled with the vitality of the mountain of eternal winter, so it's sure to grow well anywhere. If you enjoy it, the orchard could always use more farmers. I brought a lot of vegetables, Pa. I can't wait to eat strawberries. You need to bring something if you want strawberries, Pa. Go get something now. I brought a lot of vegetables, Pa. I can't wait.
Auf Wiedersehen. Und damit gehen wir wieder aus dem
Barhan, stop digging any further.
Bereich.
Baram had no choice. Please, understand.
So guys, how about we mosey on over to Ailton?
No. We need to go complete the third trial.
Lord Jordine.
Hmm?
Thank you for helping me. Thank you so very much again.
Long ago, you were dragged off to Calphion and made to be a fool. Think of this as recompense for not being able to protect you back then. But from this day forward, speak not my name, or the events of today will continue to haunt you. Banish all thoughts of me. It's plenty enough if only I remember.
Sprecht mit Jordine.
Wow, our dark dandelion sure knows a lot of people. Seemed like him and that goblin go way back, didn't it?
I need none of your concern. Where do we go from here?
Over there. Trust me, the third trial is most definitely in that direction.
That's just the road to town. You're going to town, aren't you? You don't actually have any idea where the third trial is.
Yes, of course we're going to town. Oh, lovely Ailton. Surely even your demon legs must get tired.
I have no interest in sightseeing. There's no town better than Heidel anyway. Now that I think of it, I've seen our bets across the continent. How come you've never left this place?
Only those who walk the path of prophecy can leave the Highlands.
The path of prophecy. Is it some ascetic practice? As a foreigner, I can't fathom why such a law exists. That aside, aren't you the heir of the Khan? You'd think such a clean piece of parchment would hold ink better. No wiser citizen would heed your word, and that does seem to be most. You need to be disciplined in the art of kingship, as it's taught in Serendia.
Yeah, considering you just got done saying, there's no better town than Heidel. Kind of a pot and kettle situation here, don't you think?
Read the clue about the third trial.
Gemeinsam den Hinweis zur dritten Prüfung untersuchen.
The third...
Let us return to that farm. Marslan, was it? She'll have the answer, I'm sure of it.
Hey, have a little more faith in your companions. In 2 trials, how many times have I steered us wrong? Twice? That's nothing. Remember Professor Talbudai? The winter tree researcher we met at Awena's Tale? Let's go find her. She holds a seat on the Ailton Grand Conference. But she's probably at Snowstorm Guard Post training her disciples. I mean...
To Snowstorm Guard Post it is, then.
Auf so einem Schneesturmposten. Wieder Inventarplatz. Wieder etwas für die Naru-Ausrüstung. Und direkt mal anlegen. Mit den Steinen kann ich auch direkt den Schuh zumindest auf 7 hochbekommen. Wo ist der Schuh hin? Da ist der Schuh. Okay, haben wir sogar auf 8 geschafft. So langsam bekommen wir auch ein bisschen was Verteidigung hin. Wo sind die Passiven? Und wo ist mein Pferd? Da ist Ferdinand. Lucy, wo bist du? Ah, hier. So. Und weiter. Auch wenn es nur ein paar Meter waren. Nachher vergesse ich nämlich das Pferd wieder irgendwo und dann müssen wir quer über die halbe Map laufen.
You aiming to get chewed out? Get your act together. Like 3 mercenaries from your lot already ran off. This is a breach of contract. There's penalty fees for that sort of thing, you know.
Okay, das ist eine ganz normale Sidequest. Mit wem müssen wir eigentlich reden? Wahrscheinlich müssen wir sogar mit ihm reden.
I hope they can restore peace and...
Ah, hier oben ist wahrscheinlich noch jemand.
I'm just doing my best. You are not from Calphion?
Und wieder runter. Da hoch sind auch noch 2 Fragezeichen. Die hole ich auch direkt mal ab.
Do you know anything about winter tree? If you want to climb the mountain, first visit Umter, the winter merchant in Aelton.
Und hier soll noch irgendwo jemand sein, mit dem wir reden können. Wahrscheinlich ihn hier. Na komm. Irgendwo, wie werden wir schon?
Be on constant alert the moment you set
Genau.
foot in Snowstorm Guard Post. If only I were a few seasons younger, I would have struck fear in the hearts of those... they should have listened when I spoke of the importance of training more soldiers.
Einmal den Schneesturmposten entdecken.
Mercenaries are gravely mistaken if they take this place for some backwater outpost.
Und jetzt müssen wir hier nur wieder rauskommen. Hehe. So. Und jetzt mit dem da unten wieder reden.
Like 3 mercenaries from your lot already ran off. This is a breach of contract. There's penalty fees for that sort of thing, you know.
The Manul mercenaries keep asking us for shift rotations ahead of schedule. They're shirking their responsibilities right in front of you. Are you blind?
Oh, Sturmbringer Karanda.
I already knew you were lacking any real wartime, no matter how high the pay. We can't continue to work in a place like this. We quit! If you have any complaints, be sure to bring it up with Odelphin at the office. But if you want to talk with us, bring me your captain. They didn't just abandon you here while they ran off like chickens, did they?
This here's the Snowstorm Guard Post. Hired through Odelphin's mercenaries office, were ya? Hilton is to our backs. We're the town's last line of defense. What are Okjinchi? Well, they're creatures, to be sure. So remain vigilant.
Is such incompetence catching?
What did you say?
If you heard not, I must have spoken not. We came here looking for the winter tree researcher, Tabudai.
You scoundrel! If I wasn't on duty right now, I would have...
Das Zeug zum Kommandanten.
Are you looking to test your skills?
Tabudai is no longer here. She left the post to investigate the tree at Bronte's Bolt.
Good. We were in search of that tree ourselves. Let us head there. You, we have need of a guide.
Who gave the order to abandon your post? Are you a madman? Huh? I'm the one in charge here. You! Which mercenary guild are you from? Oh ho! That attire! Any chance you're one of Billow's rookies? Do you know who I am? I'm Aijin! I was chummy with Billow's baby brother before you earned your first coin.
What's with all the ruckus? Why is Aijin blowing his top?
Oh, Gunbold! Look at these big, strong mercenaries I have brought you.
Ah, it's been a while. Still the jokester, it seems. But I did warn you. This place is dangerous. You shouldn't be here. I promised you'd be the first to know if we find any trace of the Khan. Though, while you're here, pay a visit to Temujin at the training ground. We finally got a hold of some injured winter tree spirits, but Temujin is terrified of them. It would be great if you could go over and give him a hand.
Oh, so you wrangled some up, huh? Wow. I suppose I could lend a hand. Be right back.
You scoundrel! If I wasn't on duty right now, I would have...
Jetzt sollen wir mit ihm hier reden.
Lando, still a young and foolish abetz, was naive enough to bring you here. And I don't care what you came here to do. You shall not pass. Especially if you intend to bring along Lando, the heir of our Khan. But I am the commander of this post. If you have something to say, I will listen.
Level up.
As someone that bore the fangs of the lion and fought for our freedom, it pains me to see you in such a state as this. You recruit far too many mercenaries, causing them to bicker among themselves while you stand there without an inkling of concern for the infighting that ensues. You say they merely need to stand guard, but they let us in, complete strangers, without the tiniest bit of suspicion. You're so filled with fear of your enemies, you can't even imagine going to fight them on the field. How do you plan to win a war like this? Is Ailton sitting atop a gold mine, hiring all these third-rate mercenaries that enlist to do a mediocre job and collect their pay? If you've not struck gold here, then these people are being bled dry for nothing. If you too are mercenaries, then you will need to work for your money's worth.
You are 100% correct. I fully acknowledge my complete incompetence 100 times over. I guess I needn't worry about leaving Lando's life in such capable hands. Let's continue talking inside. I'll get the drinks ready.
Reden wir drin weiter.
We must be careful with this place. Actually, it's Okichi territory.
You look fairly young. Sure you're even old enough to have seen war?
Seen war? I'm constantly embroiled in it.
We must be careful.
Oh, spoken like a commander. Leadership experience is pretty impressive for one of your age.
I apologize if I am unmoved by the praise of a third-rate commander that can't even keep a mercenary army of this size in order.
This guy's got fire in him. Once you get older, you'll learn. The world has no outcome brought about without reason. But anyway, you said you're looking for Bronte's bolt.
We will be heading beyond it to the Mountain of Eternal Winter. We are currently undergoing the trials of the 6 witches.
Looking for the eunuchs, I see. We have a saying around here. There are 4 seasons within the winter, and they revolve around the eunuchs.
And you're telling me this because...
Right now, out of the 4 winters, this is the winter that courts death. Best to stay out of winters like this. I shall allow you passage to Bronte's bolt. But there's a catch.
We are not taking Lando.
This guy, sharp as a blade he is. The abets that once called those ruins their home gather there. Talk with them, and they will help you with your trial.
Abschlussziel Geralt. Das ist nicht Geralt. Ah, jeden Berg hoch. Hier ist noch ein Fragezeichen.
Oh, you're a fresh face.
Ach, ein Fuchs.
My dream is to scrape together enough coin to open my own store in town.
Wieder ein Einzelwarenhändler.
It's a big mistake to think that rationing food is an easy job. From Commander Gunbold? Phew. Well, think you can lend me a hand first? The soldier in charge of rationing just picked up and left without a word. Sheesh. I thought we were kind of close. Seems I was mistaken.
You can do the cooking. I will ration it.
Everyone is starving. Empty bellies make for empty talk, as they say. If you can make it up this far, you must know some cooking basics. Everyone is starving. Empty bellies make for empty talk, as they say. If you can make it up this far, you must know some cooking basics.
Okay, gekochtes Wasser
Everyone is
und
starving. Empty
irgendwas
bellies
Saures
make for
bekommen zum
empty
Kochen.
talk, as they say. If you can make it up this far, you must know some cooking basics.
Das heißt, wir kochen jetzt einfach. Hier gibt es irgendwo einfaches Kochen. Unter L. Packen das hier und das hier da rein und sagen Nährchen. Mal schauen, was dabei rauskommt. Sehr saurer Yuzu-Tee. Und das machen wir jetzt 10 Mal. Okay. Einfaches Kochen bringt auch keinen Fortschritt. Und jetzt müssen wir das Jordin übergeben.